Good morning. Today is Sunday and I have to work today and I have to go out of state, make some money. Let me put this on there so my thing don't fall off, y'all. Excuse me. But today is Sunday. Well, tomorrow actually makes 1 month that I've been sleeping in my car. And it hasn't been too bad, but this morning when I woke up, the last couple of nights it's been getting chilly. It feels like fall, right? It's chilly, but it's not unbearably chilly, you know what I mean? So yeah, so it's starting to get chilly. It feels like that fall weather is starting to come in a little bit early. What are we in August? Okay, we got September, so yeah. It seems like that fall weather is trying to get here fast now. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get into a shelter, because it's getting a little nippy out here at nighttime. It's doable for me because I do have a blanket. I'm gonna have to go to my storage and get my other blanket. So I put the heat on because it's a little chilly out here right now. I can get into a shelter, and that's probably going to be my next move, is going to be into a shelter, because really I didn't save the money I needed to save, because I had to pay my car insurance. My renewal came up and I got to pay my car payment, I got to pay my storage, I got to pay my phone. So all my bills are kind of in the beginning of the month. So I'm kind of broke right now, but I'm okay. But my car payment is the biggest thing that I'm focused on more than anything, making sure I can stay on the road, because if I can't stay on the road with my car, I can't go to work. So I don't complain. It is what it is. This is my life right now. Of course, I still think about my family and the people that just don't give a damn about me being out here. And somebody came into my inbox the other day and was like, what's your whole story? I want to know what really happened or whatever. I'm not living in the past anymore. I'm not going back to the past and like opening up old wounds, right? I'm healing. So when you're healing, you're moving forward. You're not living in the past of what happened 2 years, 3 years ago. I moved on from that. I don't talk about the past anymore. I'm not dwelling or living in the past anymore. For what? I'm moving on. There's nothing to talk about when it comes to my past. And if you want to know anything, go back and go find information in some of my older videos. I have another channel that I don't even really talk about, because I'm building again. Like, I'm starting from scratch with my life. I'm not going to keep living in the past saying, oh, this is what happened, or this is how I got here. The only thing I'm going to say is I was evicted out of my apartment in January. It'll be 2 years. January will be my 2-year anniversary since I left my apartment. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going into everything that happened in my life. You have to follow me. You have to watch my videos, and you have to listen. I'm not going into what happened anymore, because I moved past what happened. I'm a different person than what happened. And I understand people coming here and they trying to figure out what happened in my life and how did you get here and what happened and all this stuff. I don't live in that era anymore. I'm so moved past that part. Right now, I'm just trying to survive. So me trying to survive now out here in the streets alone with no family, no support. I'm in fight or flight. I'm trying to survive every night. It's starting to get chilly out here at nighttime. Summer almost about to be over. September is in 30 more days, so it's getting more cool. I'm not living in what happened 2-3 years ago in my house. A lot of things have happened in my house, and I'm just trying to survive. And I share my story of me being a homeless woman out here trying to build my life again. That's all that's important to me right now, is building my life that I lost again. It's hard out here in the world. Nobody wants to dwell on the past. Nobody wants to live in the past. I'm a homeless woman living in my car in America. So if you want to follow my journey and see me get back on my feet, as hard as it is, I'm going to keep on going. I'm not going to sit here and cry and whine about the past and, why I got here and how I got here and all this stuff. I don't need to explain that to nobody, because I'm not asking anybody for anything. I'm not asking nobody for a dime. I'm not asking nobody for nothing but just share, watch, and comment. That's all I want from people. Share, watch, and comment. That's all I care about. But I'm sharing my story because a lot of people, a lot of women are going through homelessness right now, and they are completely alone. They're completely by themselves. And that's my story. So I'm here at the park. I'm about ready to work out. So yeah, I gotta get my laptop so that I can, when I'm in the library on my days off, I can edit these videos, because the videos start to add up in my phone. Like, it just starts to take up a lot of space. But that's my story. I'm a homeless woman here in America. I live in New Jersey. So if you guys want to follow my story, a lot of people find a lot of homeless content to be like kind of, you know, they be into it. You know what I'm saying? People like to see, I'm not saying people like to see other people struggle, but they like to see other people going through things, because, you know, it's resilience. It's like, wow, you going through that and you getting through it, and you waking up every day. You're not trying to hurt yourself. You really just dealing with it. Yeah, I am, because I have no choice. I have a daughter, a 13-year-old daughter that I need to get back to. And it's like, somehow I have to provide housing for her, but I don't even make enough money to pay rent. That's I don't have enough money right now to even pay rent. I would have, if I didn't have a car payment, I could have enough money to stay an extended stay. Even that would be cutting it short, because I still would be in debt. Not in debt, because I'm not really in debt, but I still would be struggling. Even if I didn't have a car payment. I had a hoopty. I only had this car maybe 6 months, right? I haven't had this car that long. So I got the car because I needed a more dependable car that I know that wasn't leaking oil, that I would go to every morning and it would start. I needed a dependable car. So I had to get a car payment. So now I'm stuck with the car payment. So now it's like either the car payment or the extended stay. So I chose my car because I need to get to work every day. So it's like, it's hard out here. And people that maybe have money and maybe their lives are perfect, they don't understand the struggle and the survival of a person. I don't come on here crying. I don't come on here asking for donations. Somebody did the other day say, hey, let's make somebody asked me to put up my Cash App just in case somebody wanted to donate. I never asked for money. But people come on here and say, hey, I want to send you a few dollars, and I appreciate that. And my Cash App is in one of my videos, in one of my shorts, and it's also in the about section of my video. If anybody ever feel the need to donate, I appreciate it. But I don't ask for it. But it is there. The link is there if you want to, if you feel led. And I don't ask nobody for a dime. But I got to keep my car on the road. I got to survive. Like today I have to go work, right? Out of state. It's another state over from where I'm at. So I'm going to go work, right? I'm still looking for a second job. And I don't want to really work a second job, because I know what working a second job is going to do to me. I'm going to be extremely, extremely tired, extremely overwhelmed, extremely this, extremely that. But this is the climate that we live in. I have other things that I have planned to do with businesses and stuff like that, but everything takes time. And I'm not going to spew things out of my mouth. I'm going to spew it out of my mouth and send my prayers up to heaven and let God know what my plans are. Let God know what I need to do. I'm not telling anybody anything. I'm just going to pop out one day. And y'all going to be like, oh my God. And that's going to be the beginning of the rest of my life. I'm like almost damn near middle age. I'm 45 years old. I'm almost like 5 more years. My daughter graduates from school. I'll be 50. I have to live the rest of my life, and I want to be in